Hey everybody, Daniel here. I have a video with a stack of cards that I came across today as I was kind of going through some cards, and I don't have a lot of graded cards in my collection, but I do have a couple, and some in this pile are not even graded, but it's a stack of, I don't know, a dozen or so cards, and I thought I would share them. First up is this 1980 Topps Ricky Henderson rookie card. I bought this several years ago. I was just wanting to get a decent version. To me, the card looks pretty good. It's a 6. Obviously, you know, it's not centered perfectly. I can see some print marks, you know, print dots on it, but overall, I mean, I was happy to get it as a 6. You can see on the back some of the corners have some wear on them that, you know, maybe aren't super visible on the front, but great card, great player. So next up is this Beckett slabbed Buck Leonard. This is a 1978 Grand Slam card. It is autographed, and so it's Beckett authenticated for the autograph. This I had, sportscards.com. I think reached out to me regarding my blog, and actually I think I did a YouTube video for it as well, but it's been a couple of years, and they sent me like a box of cards, and this was in it, so pretty cool. Buck Leonard, great Negro League player. All right, so again, not all of them are graded. Here is one example. It's a 93 Topps Derek Jeter gold rookie card. I remember I picked this up from my LCS. It was part of a 9-card sheet that they had up on their bid board, one of their weekly auctions, and I picked it up. It was during the National one year, and you know, I'm not gonna say never, but I have not been to a National, and you know, I'm not planning on it anytime in the future. I would love to, but I just not sure it's going to be a possibility. So but while the National is going on, I typically like to try and pick up some cards, whether that's off of eBay or at an LCS or something like that. So I thought this was a great card to add to my collection. This card, it's a 2019 Topps Pete Alonso rookie card, and I got this one solely because, and it's a 7. So I got this solely because it was during the pandemic at a card show, and it was when PSA was charging astronomical prices to grade stuff, and I got this for like, I don't know, $5 or something like that. So it was almost comical to me. Anyways, like I said, I don't typically grade cards or buy graded cards, but this one is a 1954 Red Heart of Harvey Kuhn. I think that's Harvey Kuhn, maybe Harvey Kuhn. Not a Hall of Famer, but had a great career with the Tigers. And he has, I think, a Topps rookie. I think maybe he has a 54 Bowman, and then he has this one. And so I had picked up the other two, and this one, again, happened to be part of an auction at my local card shop, and so I was happy to add that to my collection. So let's put it up here. Here's a rough shape 75 Topps George Brett rookie. I love the Hall of Fame rookie cards. I'm with Joe over at Four Soft Corners that any card can be a great looking card, even if it doesn't have, or even if it does have four soft corners. And this one is a prime example. So let's see. Next up, an 85 Topps. Shout out to Nate. Topps 85 401. So I'm not sure when or where I got that one from, but all right, back to some graded cards. So this is a fantastic set. It's A Piece of History 3000 Hit Club memorabilia set. This is Al Kaline. Again, 3000 hits. So I have a bat card for every player who has hit 3000 hits. And that's why I picked this one up, but I haven't had the heart to break it out of the case. So I have a different Al Kaline that I keep with my 3000 hit club bat card collection. But I do really like this set. I have a few from this one and a few from the 500 home run club that Upper Deck did. The ones, though, that I have for the 500 home run club are later editions, so they were a little bit easier to come by. All right, next up, a 1954 Bowman Victor Rashi, and it's a 3. How is that a 3? I mean, maybe the bottom here. Overall, to me, looks well centered. The image looks great. I mean, I guess there's maybe some issues on the back, but again, you know, I don't knock anybody that collects graded, but it's just not necessarily my thing. I read a book, this is several years ago. It was a book on Willie Mays, but it talked about Vic Rashi, and I'm guessing that most of you are not familiar with Vic Rashi because I was not, but this guy was a pitcher for the Yankees from like 46 to maybe 53, and then he pitched a couple more years for different teams. But fantastic pitcher. I know he was pitching for some great Yankee teams, but look up his stats. Okay, so Here, he's 120 wins and 50 losses. It's a pretty good winning percentage. So on the back it says, from 1949 through 1953, Vic has contributed 92 wins to the Yankees, 5 straight pennants. He won 21 games each in 1949, 1950, and 51. So it does indicate that he was traded to the National League St. Louis Cardinals on the bottom. And so that's where you have this, where it says traded line on the card, or the tag there. But man, he was a great pitcher that I don't think most people know about. Speaking of great pitchers, here's another one. It's a 1989 Topps traded Randy Johnson from advancedgrading.com. I know nothing about advanced grading or advanced grading specialist, AGS. I don't know where I got this card from, but at some point, probably break it out. Next up, 1992 Bowman, Mariano Rivera. This is a card that surprisingly is counterfeited, and so when I was looking to buy one, I wanted to make sure I didn't buy one that was a counterfeit. So I went ahead and got one that was graded. You know, not looking to break the bank. I went with an 8. I believe, and I know I shouldn't have, but I believe I bought this the day that he was elected to the Hall of Fame unanimously. I still think I got a good deal on it, but anyways, all right. So I've had some good pictures. We'll continue with this 1957 Topps Don Drysdale rookie card. I've had this one for a long time. It is in rough shape for sure, with, you know, corners, and card kind of looks faded, but it's, you know, 60 plus years old, and it's a Hall of Famer. So happy to have this one in my collection. Sometimes I buy them, like, I will buy like a low grade because it's cheaper that way. So anyways, and then last but not least, so this card, there's a card in here. I got this card from my niece a couple years ago, I think for my birthday. And I was like shocked because nobody really ever buys me baseball cards. And I won't take it out because it's not an exceptionally rare card. But it's the 2011 Topps Update Paul Goldschmidt rookie card. So thought that was really cool of her to buy that for me, and I didn't even know, like, Fanatics at the time was selling baseball cards like this. I don't know if they still do or what, but Kind of cool. Goes with this. So, anyways, there is my stack of, not all graded, but a few graded cards and some non-graded that was just kind of in a pile. And all great cards in my opinion. But there you go. All right. Thanks, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.